I've noticed that a lot of you are having troubles with transitioning between sentences, between quotes, between words, paragraphs, and things of this nature. So I wanted to put together this little presentation and handout about how to do transitions. So an effective transition is the moving from one idea to another. And what you're doing is you're basically waving a flag to your reader that you're shifting topic or you're changing topic or you're moving from one point to another. Um, One of the things I hate when I talk to my son is when he's telling a story and he will start off, so today me and some friends went to the mall and we were hanging out. Oh my God, I hate pretzels. Pretzels are terrible. But there's this really cute girl and I didn't know what to say, so I bought her a pretzel. And it's just jumping all over the place. And the key is to make sure that you let the reader know that you're transitioning and moving. All right, so I'm going to teach you some techniques, some vocabulary you can be using, and hopefully this will help make your writing that much more clearer. And yes, we're going to transition, and here we have transformers. Haha. All right, so importance of transitions. So they clarify the relationship between ideas, preventing confusion and ambiguity for the reader. They make the connection between sentences and paragraphs explicit, leading to better understanding. So often, you guys will say things with the expectation that the reader understands what you're talking about, and I don't. I don't know everything you're talking about. I don't have an inside knowledge about K-pop or the other things like that. So it's important that you give me some sort of information that gives me some sort of knowledge, and I appreciate everything you do. Enhance the flow. So one of the things we need to do is make sure that your writing and the words you're using are flowing much better. I need to be able to read as quickly as I can, and if I have to stop and think about what you're writing, then it's a struggle for me. It makes your arguments that much stronger. They demonstrate that there's a logical connection between the different points, and that helps me know that you know what you're talking about. And professionalism, it's very important, and it shows that you've taken care and consideration of your reader, which makes you a better writer, and that's key. Words and phrases. So if you're adding to a point, so someone's given a quote, someone has said something, and you want to add to it, you say furthermore, moreover, in addition, also, besides this, equally important. Any of these are great ways to start the sentences. If you're disagreeing or contrasting something, however, nevertheless, on the other hand, conversely, instead, in contrast, any of those are good. Cause and effect. Therefore, consequently, thus, as a result, hence. Or, this is the one I would like you guys to start to use a lot more for your examples. For example, for instance, specifically, namely, to illustrate. What this means is, this is to say, things of this nature. All right, these are the phrases and words you can be using. To transition between sentence, the sun rose over the horizon. Consequently, the world awoke to a new day. Moreover, birds began to sing. So here we have a sequence, and it shows the sequence using transitions. All right? Transitioning between quote. The time has come, the speaker declared. Then we have an explanation. Then further elaborated by the following. We must act. So not only are we talking, not only are we explaining the quote, but we're tying it to the next quote. This is next level stuff. This is the key. All right, transitionings between paragraphs. Let's say you have a 5-page paper, 6-page paper, and you have to add some things to fill up some space. I would go with these. These are really important. On our smaller ones, on our smaller 1,000-word ones, not necessary. But for our longer paper, probably necessary. So paragraph 1 discussed the benefits of exercise. That was a very common topic. I don't know why you guys all kept talking about exercise and losing weight. I have no idea what you're trying to say. There's no inference that I could draw why so many of you guys wrote about losing weight. So a transition sentence between the paragraph 1, the benefit of exercise. Building upon this idea, the following section details specific exercises, and then the describing types of exercises that people could do. So by doing this, you've given me foreshadowing, and you've let me know that the subject's changing, but how it's still connected, and that you're building upon stuff. So that is what is key for transitions between paragraphs. For smooth transition, you can repeat phrases or keywords, similar sentence structures for cohesive flow. Now, what that means is simple sentence, complex, things like that. It does not mean repeat the same words. Repeat keywords, yes, but I saw a lot of you wrote on one hand, and then a few sentences later on one hand, and you repeat the same kind of like little chunk of phrases, and that's not great. Summarizing previous points before introducing new ones is absolutely acceptable, and it helps the reader. Maybe it will refresh my mind and my memory. Pronouns. Using pronouns to refer back to previously mentioned subjects. That's what pronouns are for. They're placeholders. All right. When it comes to check for your clarity, how well you proofread, I need you to read your work aloud. I need you to highlight the transitions, and I need you to check for logical flow. Also, if you have time, seek feedback from others. I would love it if you would use your classmates. Our next assignment, I'm going to build in a peer editing aspect, peer review aspect, but I would also expect you, we have tutor.com, we have other things we can use. If you have questions, you can ask me. I need you to rely on others, all right? I hope this video and this presentation helps you. If you have any questions, as always, let me know. Thank you.